I'm in my Bible, off screen
Right.
too.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
No, she did. Now, Nadia.
Like,
No,
if you're a woman of God, you doing
no,
worldly
you
things.
didn't,
Like, I'm not
Nadia.
judging you, but it's just like, that's crazy.
Nadia.
Right.
Come on. You serious? You
I'm,
you know me, I believe in Lucy, so I don't know all that. But I'm just saying, I don't think that's gonna look good on the surface when you said something like that. This is a holy Christian woman.
right.
If she, if she want to post God in her sleep, in
Mm-hmm.
her while she's on the toilet, in the
Right.
shower, while she's reading a book, while she's cooking dinner, while she's eating anything, I honestly don't think that she could.
Right. Of course not. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying some people feel like they try to use that God shit. Like, I don't know. I don't really want to get into that. But at the end of the day, not everybody has to post God 24/7 for them to know God.
But I'm in my Bible in real life, though.
Okay.
Facts.
I never said you wasn't.
Facts.
What are
Okay,
you
then.
talking
So what
about?
you
Oh,
trying
okay
to?
then.
I'm
Oh,
using God
okay.
as an excuse, but
Oh,
I'm getting
okay.
closer to God.
Oh,
I'm on
okay.
my journey. So what you trying to say?
Right. Or you really don't want me to clock anything for us. I really
Go
wish you
ahead.
could.
Like, anything
I
that you
really
gotta say,
wish I
like, go
could.
ahead.
So
Like,
what you? So Nadia, what you trying to say? She not holy?
I'm just saying, like, I'm confused on how
She
you
trying to
and
say you
your
not holy. She
and
trying
and
to.
nah,
that's
not
like,
even
and that's
that. Not
cool,
even
and that's her
that.
opinion. But it's just like I deal with stuff within, and I said I don't want to deal with that no more. So
She
Mm-hmm.
you know,
trying to say
Right.
you not holy. Oh my
Nah,
God.
it's not even that. It's just the fact of the way you trying to put out on the internet is that you
I say you not holy.
100% for God. But it's like, how the hell is
I
you
didn't
and
say
your
I'm.
friend?
What are you
Okay,
talking about? I just
so you
started
did
my journey. You act like
right,
I'm a whole Christian. Like
right,
what?
right, right. But the
I
way you're
literally
trying to
just
make it
started
seem
my
like on
journey
the
for real,
internet
for
is
real.
like you do no wrong and it's God this, God that on everything you do. But at the end of the
What?
day,
I
you and your
literally
friend,
pointed out my
listen.
flaws. What
Okay,
is you
are you done?
talking
Are you
about?
done? Are
I
you
literally
done?
said I have a lusting spirit. I literally like. What is
Right,
you talking
right.
about?
Okay, cool.
Exactly.
So
That's me
did you
pointing
know?
out my flaws and taking accountability.
Right.
Yeah,
Are you
for
done?
sure. For sure.
Okay, cool. So
Facts.
like
Like,
I
what are
was
you talking
saying,
about?
I'm
Like,
confused on how you use God for any and everything that you do. But you sat in my face and you said that you and your friend both did shit in the past and y'all both
mm-hmm.
trying to build with each other to get over it. Did you not say that?
Yeah.
Right, cool. Yeah, friends lift each other up, cool. But at the end of the day, if you're really as godly as you say you are, why the hell is you and that same friend going against the grain, doing the same shit that y'all trying to get away from? How is
But
that godly?
I'm not doing that.
Please tell me. Please lie.
I'm not doing that. Like I said,
But what was y'all doing? What
I
was y'all
struggle with
doing?
temptations. I struggle with temptations every
Right,
day. It's
right,
you gonna fall and you gonna get right back up. What is you
right,
talking about?
right.
I'm literally at the beginning of my journey. Everything not gonna
Mhm.
be
What she
perfect.
was? What you trying to say? They was 304ing?
I'm not even not like that's not again, that's not my business to tell, but I'm just saying you don't sit and you
She
don't try
trying
to
to say y'all was
contradict God
tricking?
on the internet. Like
I don't know
my
what you
shit
trying to
is
say.
so
Like I was tripping. Like shit. Yeah, yeah. Like I be having sex. So
I'm trying to figure. So what was it that y'all wasn't doing? Because whatever it wasn't holy. So I'm trying to figure it out. Because if she's saying it and she making it into an issue, something wasn't right. It was unhinged. So I'm trying to figure out
it's
what
not
was it
even
that could have.
about it's not even about what they did. It's just the fact of don't get on the internet saying that motherfuckers was stopping you from getting close to God when you still doing the shit that you was doing when you was with me
but
with your
I'm
new
not
friend.
doing the same thing I
You
was
are
doing.
though.
What is
You
you
are though.
talking
You are
about?
though. I'm not gonna
Like
lie, you
I'm
are
not
though.
though.
You are
You're
though.
not here. Like
You
what
are
is you
though.
talking
You
about?
are
You're not.
though. You
Now,
are
now,
though.
Nadia, can I ask you a
100%.
question?
Mm-hmm.
Can I ask you? Are you Christian as well?
I am.
So, as you being a Christian woman, and this is all me just asking with respect, as you being a Christian woman,
Mm.
who are you to judge another Christian woman?
You're right.
Okay,
Facts. And that's another thing that I'm trying to say. It's not me even
Matthew.
judging her. It's just the fact of,
Say
again,
1 through 5.
you sitting
What are you
here and
talking
you
about?
trying to put it on somebody. Oh, well, I'm godly and I'm this and I'm that. So I don't want to be a da da da. But you doing the same shit. Like, don't sit and try to contradict yourself saying you doing all this other shit. But
Look who
like you
talking.
being a hypocrite. I ain't gonna lie. You
Look
being
who
a hypocrite.
talking.
Who? Have I
Look
gone on
who
the internet and
talking.
said, oh, I'm God,
Look who
I'm doing this and
talking.
doing. Oh,
Look,
okay.
literally,
Right.
like Nadia.
Right.
Look who's talking
Right.
right now.
Right.
Nadia, look who's talking right now. Look who's talking.
Mm-hmm.
Look who's talking.
Are you gonna like elaborate, or is that all you
Look who
gonna say?
talking.
Okay, that's all you're gonna say. Cool.
Look
Tell
who
me
talking. Cause
who's
you like
talking.
it's not
Please tell me.
sinking in with you. Look who's talking.
All right.
Care
Look
to
who's
explain a
talking.
little bit more, if you would
Like,
like?
please, because I'm confused.
Look who's talking.
Well, I
Because
think we
I'm
all are.
confused.
Like
Oh, okay. Because if that's all
look
that
who's
say, that was
talking.
nothing to say.
Let it sink in. Like
Mm-hmm.
Some
From the
people, some
sounds of
people
it,
actually want
Nadia,
to
it does
change.
not sound like you are holy either. That's what it sounds like.
Right.
Now, I'm not understanding how y'all went from being BFFs to being Jehovah Witness. Because right now y'all acting like y'all Jehovah Witnesses.
I'm not even judging her because I literally just said like I went through the same shit,
Mm-hmm.
and I just want to change.
Lord, I can't. This is too much. I need to.
And I just want to change. And God said, He gonna bring you as you are. If you messed up and all that, He don't care. He don't care. So like, what is you judging for? Come on now.
And I'm judging.
Now, Nadia, did you mention something about the girl abortion, or was the comments just lying? Because they said that you mentioned.
Who?
No,
Who?
they said that you mentioned something about Oreo's abortion.
Nah. Okay, so this was said because Ori got on the internet and she was like, again, this sad ass shit. And that's what's really blowing me because she got on the internet
Oh no, you
saying
did.
some shit like, oh, she hang around people that hurt her and it's just hurting my feelings because I would never
Because
do
I want
that.
what's best for you. So you
No,
talk about
she
my
Right,
didn't.
abortion?
right, cool. So that's when I got in front of a camera
Something
and I
wrong with this
said,
girl, bro.
okay, are you done?
Like you slow or something, bro.
Are you done being sad and this sad
Bro,
ass
you
talk? Are you done?
slow,
Are
bro.
you done? Okay. So
You
I got
slow as
on.
a bitch.
Are you done?
Like, bro, you slow, bro.
Like, I'm so confused. Are you done?
Like,
No, we're just getting
Like,
started.
okay, anyway, because again, this is sad ass victimizing shit that she keep doing. Because again, I didn't bring up her abortion. She said that her feelings was hurt because I quote unquote was hanging around people who hurt me. So I said your feelings wasn't hurt when you was gonna go and rekindle with a girl that got on live and said something about your abortion. Were you or were you not gonna do that?
I
Yes,
was
you
gonna have a
were.
sit down, but I didn't though.
Right, but you definitely were. And why were you? Because you knew it was gonna bring money in. That was her
But I
business.
didn't though.
Right. But were you?
But I didn't though.
But did you text her?
But then I realized that I got morals. Well, I had morals,
Oh,
and I
girl.
didn't. I was like, you know what? I don't even care about that cloud shit. I'm gonna find something else to do.
Right. So is that what stopped you,
Exactly.
or was it
So, but I didn't though. It was a thought in my mind for
right?
sure, rekindling. But then
Mm-hmm.
I realized, damn, she really did go on the internet. She really did, you know.
Right. Right.
And
So
I
is
thought to
that really
myself,
what
I
stopped
had
you
to
at
take
the
a step
time?
back,
Right.
and had to
Right.
think.
So is that
Type,
really what
yeah,
stopped you,
type
or was
for
it
sure.
because we peeped her and Arion was linking, and that's really why you didn't want to go? Not because you had
No. I
morals.
mean, shit. She went to link with Ariana. Go ahead, like.
Right. And that's why you didn't go and do the sit down with her.
But you pointed out. You said, "Oh, I think she gonna do a sit down." I was like, "Okay." I mean,
Well, wait,
whatever
when
with
y'all
Ariana.
all rock the same boat? Because Nadia, I'm confused.
But it just like she got like all this like built up, and like
Hold
for her
up.
like bringing all this out is like kind of like it's interesting. You know what I'm
Wait,
saying?
Nadia, when y'all all have rode the same boat, then I'm confused.
That's
Didn't
what I'm
Ken?
saying. That's why, and that's exactly why I'm getting on here and saying that because it's the fact of don't sit in front of a camera acting like niggas is just doing shit and it's hurting you when you was doing the same shit because you're being
No,
a
no, 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 no,
hypocrite,
no, no, no,
and
no,
that's
no, no,
why I
no, no,
said
no.
that.
We missing the bigger picture. Nadia, you were the same. And this is just me being real. I'm confused. Ken did the same exact thing that Tati did to Oreo.
Right. That's what I'm saying. If we both doing
But Cam did worse to you, and you
right.
happened to collab, and
Okay,
he made people get
But I
miscarriage.
didn't.
going over
But
your
I
head.
didn't do it
I
though.
feel like it's going over your head. I'm
Okay,
saying you
explain a little
saying
bit more.
you saying you're being hurt by me doing something, but you're doing the same shit.
But I did. But I didn't do it though.
Oh my God. Okay.
So Nadia, what you're saying is that she's supposed to be a changed woman, but she's backpedaling to people that hurt her.
But that was
So
way
she's really
before I even thought about
It's
that.
going
But that
over
was
your
way
head.
before I even thought about getting back. Right? What are you talking about? That was.
Okay. All right, girl. Whatever.
so.
That
Wait,
was
so Nadia, is that the point that you're? Oh, wait, but Oreo, you're saying that was way before though.
that whole like me getting rekindled with Tati. That was last year. That was like
Oh,
what?
okay.
That was like December.
Nadia, is that
Like
true?
I get. Yeah, you're right.
Oh,
exactly. So what did you bringing something that old up for?
Right.
But you actually rekindled with somebody that actually hurt you and that hurt me. So like.
What is that? What the? Okay.
so who was the person that she rekindled with that hurted you so bad,
No,
Oreo?
it was just
I'm
like no, it
confused.
was just like to the point like we we all had a talk, and y'all, us three, we all had a talk, and was like, we don't really too much. Y'all don't need influencer city. Like y'all don't. Like, and I was like, Nadia, like you are influencer city, bro. Like, if anything, like, come on now, you flourish more, like more than him. Like you can turn something negative into something positive. Like we all had a talk, and we were surrounded by people that we looked up to, and we took that as a sign. So it was like, damn. When I went back home, and when I seen y'all go back around them, he
You're
was like
saying it's
business
Buddha.
wise. It was like business wise, and I was like, okay, cool. And then
Buddha's not a part of Influencer City.
not what is it? I don't really too
Yeah,
much
no,
care.
I was about to say
Like I
Buddha's
kind
not a
of
part of it.
I don't care about that. But I was like, damn, like no. When I seen y'all fighting together, I was like, damn, y'all y'all got back close like that, like y'all back cool like that.
Who
So
was
that's why I was
fighting? Who was
I
fighting
was
for
like
who?
confused. Like from what I'm seeing, I'm
Oh,
confused.
Benet and them?
Like I'm confused. That's why I said influencer city. Like that's why I was like she don't need influencer city.
Okay, so yeah, so let's put that on the floor. So maybe are you talking about the way that they just was like, wow, Cam was just like threatening to get Benet to beat up Nadia, and he was calling her all types of B words out in the parking lot and stuff like that. Okay, so cool. Maybe okay, can I just explain how I see it? Y'all were almost forming your own group. You, Key, Eli, Ida, and Oreo. So it seems as though that group had dropped and you went back over to Influencer City, and then it's just like you fought for the people that were about to fight you. Oreo, am I somewhat right in that way? Okay, so that's maybe where she's coming from, because Cam did say, I'll get Benet to beat your butt and this, that, and the third, and the next night you ended up fighting. Well, I'm not literally, but you know what I'm saying. Like the next time you seen them, you ended up fighting for them. So it's like maybe she's hurt in this situation that you were able to forgive people that were literally willing to hurt you.
Mm-hmm.
And
And
then like I was just always there to be in defense, and that one time that I wasn't there, like
okay, so this is where it could come from with Oreo. It's like if you and this is exactly why sometimes it's best to mind your business, because it comes off like this. Let's just say me and you were best friends, Oreo, and you and Nadia keeps having situations and y'all fall out every other day, and I somewhat be like, okay, let me defend Oreo. I defend you the first time. Now you and Nadia back cool. Then it's like, okay, y'all fall out again. I defend you the second time. Now y'all back cool again. Now it's like the third time. Should I jump in or should I mind my business?
yeah.
Because now it's going to make it awkward with me and them, because the only thing you're going to do is be right back cool with them. So it's like Nadia maybe is like, that's where y'all keep saying her name is not Oreo. I call her Oreo. So what about it? Okay. I call her Oreo. It's not Oreo. I call her Oreo. Okay. So Nadia, that's maybe where Oreo's coming from in this situation. But Nadia's coming from, and Oreo, this is how I'm going to say, Nadia's coming from it like this. If you're willing to surround yourself with individuals that hurt you, you should not be trying to give her the same advice, because you were willing to do it once before. And let me also say this, I'm going to be honest. When you're saved, not everybody else will be saved when you're saved, if that makes sense. So when you're looking forward to be saved, not everybody's in that same time frame and mentality that you are in. Because, for example, you may be moving on to the better things. I may have not been able to see the better things yet, but as you being a friend, teach me. Teach me those better things. Show me that it's okay to see the better things. That's just how I feel about it. And as you and Nadia being sisters, twins, or whatever it is, one thing I love is mess, but one thing I can admire is realness. Y'all could have definitely went past this and definitely really outgrew this situation. But once business start being splattered on social media and it's being coded, may not be full blown blast, but being coded, all friendships is over with. Because it's things that I know about Oreo and Oreo knows about me. Nadia, it's things that you may know about me and it's things that I may know about you. But we'll have our little small arguments in there. But once the serious things start being hidden on the surface, it's nothing else that we can really talk about. It's all best loose with that one. So I don't know what y'all been putting out of each other, but just
Yeah, I never like bashed her or anything like that, but You know.
Yeah, I can say that. I haven't seen anything that's been, back on the desk. Nadia, have you got anything you wanted to say?
Mm-mm.
You sound over it, Nadia.
I am.
So you don't see yourself being friends with Oreo again?
It's cool.
I mean, we already had this conversation for.
It's like Loki, like it's.
So what brought it back up though?
Like I said, um, it's just a whole lot of sad shit. That's just like I don't like when people try to fake be sad. I hate that. I hate that shit. Like don't get on the internet crying when you know you weren't just as good. Like that's the only thing I'm trying to come
But
from.
that's what I took accountability for. But I wasn't really too much sad. I was literally talking about like how insecure I was. I was talking about like lusting. Like I was talking about shit that I was doing. So how was that like me being sad?
It just gave real like puppy dog for. But I mean,
I
shit.
don't.
It's like we gonna be on here for hours talking about this shit.
Yeah.
I
Can
already
we
said
leave
what
with
I
some?
said. I feel like I told my side of the story, and at the end of the day, it's dead for. I don't
Can
really
we
care.
leave with some form of maturity though? Can we at least, attempt to give each other apology? Like, can y'all just open your hearts up for 1 minute? Just
I
one
mean, I
minute.
just feel as though, honestly, for real, I feel like the only thing I can really apologize is with the TikTok. It seems shady from the outside looking in, plus the comments. So it's like I kind of understand if that probably got to your head, but at the end of the day, if we was really friends, that should have never been your first thought. Because I mean, again, you didn't even like the picture. That's the only picture me, Kia, and Ida have. You wasn't the only person that was cropped out. We all three of us just got done fighting. So I feel like that should have just been common sense to you, and you just let the comments, boost your head just a little bit. But I mean, if it looked, shady, I mean, I'm gonna apologize, but
I mean,
again,
but
I
like
just feel
it,
like
it kind of
some
like,
shit.
but we already had this talk. We said
Yeah,
it was
that's
the
why
caption,
I'm
and
just
then
gonna
the
apologize on my
text
end. I
messages that
really
you
don't
sent
even
me.
care to
So it
talk
was
about it
kind
no
of like
more.
you said
Yeah.
in message that you sent me that I'm pushing my real friends away, and then in your
Mm,
TikTok caption you said 3 out of 3 the ones that never push me away.
right.
So um, you know,
Mm-hmm.
you would think like if world put yourself in my shoes, you would think the same type
Mm-hmm.
beat. You know. And if we supposed to be 3 out of 3, the main three, you know what I'm saying? But you showed me,
There really
but you
was
told
no
me,
main three because I mean, if
but
we
you
all
told
hanging
me.
around, I mean, I feel like that's another reason why shit just didn't work out because I just feel as though you wanted to be held to a higher standard
No, I didn't though. But
when it
like,
came at. Nah, you did though,
mm-mm.
because you just said it, main three. So it's I just felt like you wanted to be top three when it came to other people, and that's why all that other weird shit that was yeah. But I mean, again, I'm gonna
That don't
apologize
even
if
make
you thought
sense.
it was shady. I mean, or you just said main three. Like
It
it
don't
just
make
felt
sense.
like
Okay, if me, you,
okay,
and Key literally just said, and I said it to her. I said it was always supposed to be, even if shit was to go down, it was always gonna be us three. So I was like,
right,
okay, cool. So when I looked at 3 out of 3, because that's how, like I would say, that's how it started. So I
right.
was
But
like, oh damn,
How many people
I
fought?
got.
It was three of us. So it's like it's not giving a replacement. If it was three of us
But
fighting,
that's how it
what's
look. But
like
you're trying to invalidate my feelings. You're trying
no,
to invalidate it.
not
Like
even that. Just you not
I
making
understand what you're
sense.
saying.
Like
You
you
posted three
not
out of
making
three because
sense.
y'all fought together. Cool. But from the out, like from me, like if
Wait,
I'm
so who's the
over,
three? So who's the 3 out of 3 now? You what?
It
Key,
is no
Ida.
three. Nah.
But
I'm
wasn't
just
that in
saying.
the TikTok video though?
If it was three, I'm saying if it was three of us fighting, why would you take that as Ida replacing you when all we did was just fight
but
together?
there was no context behind the TikTok. Like you never said anything about 3 out of 3. Oh, these
All
they
right.
just fought for me. You said 3 out of 3, the
So
ones
we
that never
wasn't
pushed
all
me
around.
away. And
So we
that's
wasn't
literally
all
what you
around
text
TikTok.
me. I pushed you away.
Right. So we wasn't all around TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube after we three just fought together. I'm confused. What do you mean it's no
No, y'all,
context?
I'm not
Like
gonna speak. I'm not gonna be honest in this situation. I don't want nobody to feel like I'm being biased. Y'all know I'm gonna be real, but I don't want nobody to feel like I'm being biased. So I'm gonna just listen.
Child, at this point,
Let me. hold on. Let me get a piece of paper and a pencil real quick, just so they can sign the terms and agreements. Can would y'all mind signing the terms and agreements real quick before I just say what I'm gonna say real quick? Because I just feel like somebody has to be real. Can I? Would Nadia? Would you mind signing? Just tell me that you give me approval.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oreo.
I'm charging shit to the game for sure. But go ahead.
Thank you so much. Nadia, let me be real, baby. I feel like this new Nadia ain't it. This old Nadia may be, because I personally feel like you used Oreo when you needed her during your moment, but now that you don't need her no more, you excluded her from out the picture. Now it's just like, okay, let me just act like I'm the shit. When honestly, in all actuality, y'all was the big three. You,
Right.
Key, and Oreo was definitely the big three. Y'all was just holding hands, skipping down the yellow brick road when Wuda was all up in Oreo face, and you was defending her every chance you can get. Y'all was sleeping at each other's house, making s'mores, eating Pop-Tarts, laying on each other's couches. Now y'all acting like y'all just not the sister wives and best friends and just that and the third. Y'all was just doing the content with your brother at your crib. You invited her all the way to your house in Dallas. I'm confused on when this friendship just got thrown out the window like this. Now, also, let me be real. Ida, she just came into the picture when I just seen this friendship, but let's keep it a buck. The same girl that you saying that's just your friend and she just was the part of the three, that's cool said and done. But where was the same energy at when them girls was ganging up on you on that couch in that Influence the City reunion? Because I'm pretty sure if Oreo was there, she would have said it
I
don't
would
need
have
to be a
been
one,
on
two,
10
three, four,
about you.
five,
What are
six,
you talking
seven.
about?
It could have just been a one-on-one.
Oh,
I'm just not understanding
Like
on that.
always.
I'm
What
just
are you doing?
confused. And also, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't give a fuck who says what. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't care. Y'all are the same ones that include Ida into everything. I don't want to be included in everything. Let's keep it a buck. We're not going to keep doing this. Wherever the numbers is at, Ida's right behind them. Oreo's been there from the very beginning where the numbers was low, high, medium, medium. We don't care about the numbers over here, Pookie Butt. So I'm confused on why does it just always get... It's like the realest motherfuckers that y'all have on y'all team, y'all just dismiss them.
right. So
Key's
I'm
been
gonna ask
there.
you this,
I seen
Mike.
the difference with you and Key. Y'all, Key's been out the picture, in the picture, out the picture, in the picture. But it's just like, that's why I mess with Key, because Key knows her boundaries and Key's always going to be there no matter what. Key could take a break. She could step back. But Key gonna know her place and she gonna step up. Certain
So I'm
bitches is
gonna
like,
ask you this: what do you mean? When I needed Ori and then when I was done, because like no shade, like I'm not even saying this none of that, but it's like what have motherfuckers ever did for me that, you know what I'm saying? Like what was done? Like what do you mean? What was there to be used?
Oreo was there when they was all bashing you, baby.
And I was there for
Oreo was the
emotional
only one
support
that
with
was not there.
everything. Like,
Oreo was the only one
Right.
that was backing your plan.
even
I
if it
seen
like,
Oreo back your
Okay,
even
plan
like,
so
harder.
fuck money
when has
aside,
that
fuck views
ended to
aside,
where
fuck
I
money
pushed her to the
aside. I was
side?
there. I was actually your friend though. Like,
Mhm.
dead ass. Fuck money, fuck views, all that. I
Mhm.
was your friend for real life situations. Dead
Okay.
ass.
So
You
when
know what I'm
did that
saying?
end and when did I cut that off and push you to the curb?
When you cropped that picture out and you posted it on TikTok.
After the three people that was on the TikTok fought.
But don't you think that's a little low blow though?
I really don't think so. I
Nadia,
really
that's
don't think
that's low
so.
key a low blow.
All right.
One person fighting for you in one situation does not detain the friendship that does not hold up. I'm making up words and shit. Does not admire the friendship that you have with Oreo. Like
Right.
y'all said, y'all both been there for each other. It does not. One fight should not determine a friendship that you have with one person to exclude them from anything. Now, if you wanted to add Ida to the picture, you could have definitely added her, and it could have been the big four. But to just cut Oreo out as if she wasn't a part of the big three to begin with, it's just like I don't know. That's just kind of like having me a scratch on the head right there. Like I'm not understanding it.
Right. Who fought for me one time? Is you talking about Key?
I mean, Key fought for you, and Ida did too, right?
Yeah, so what do you mean by that when
Wait,
you
Oreo, wasn't you fighting too when y'all was all in Florida?
right.
Yeah. And
Okay,
then
so
like
what
I
was
was getting into like with the whole friend thing. Like I ain't had to put my input put with her,
and
but shit.
Nadia, did she
You
did
didn't put your input with friend. You know that. You
I was
even
arguing
said
with friend
that.
on the internet. What are you
Right,
talking
because she
about?
said something to you first. You didn't say nothing. Did you or did you not? Ben said that.
Ida
Bro,
only
Like, what the fuck? No,
but
don't
I'm
don't don't
saying
get
though,
on that
like I
line.
was when you was
And
getting into
don't
it with
say
people,
you
I was getting
arguing
into
for
it with
me.
people too.
You was not arguing for me. You didn't say shit when me and Fran was arguing. Fran said something to you first.
So
That's when you started popping it. You wasn't doing that out of respect for me. Don't even get on here saying that. Cause you was just on live crying about that. You did not say shit to friend.
Wait,
Friend
crying
say
about that.
something to you.
Hold up, hold up, hold up,
Don't
hold up, hold
even.
up.
Don't
But
even.
like,
Don't try to
when was
pull
there
that
a
card.
time like where you like me?
Shit go both ways. What are you talking about?
There's a difference between fighting for someone mentally and physically. Oreo was fighting for you mentally through a lot of situations from what I'm hearing of. But
Right.
you're only counting the physical things because it seems like to me, only reason why Ida even fought in Florida was because she got swung on. Now I'm trying to figure out on what does the difference between Ida and Oreo has on Oreo jumping in a fight on the internet, on words and he say, she say bullshit compared to you only stepping into a fight because Ida got swung on. It wasn't the other way around, like you got swung on or Ida jumped in.
Right. When we
It's
was
like
in
they both hold the
Orlando,
same weight.
that was damn near out of fight. I wasn't fighting first.
So when did Ida fight for you?
When we was in Influencer City House.
Oh, that was that's the fight that y'all considered that she fought for you? Because it just seemed like y'all just wanted the girls to get. I thought that was just a free for all. I didn't think that was a personal fight. I thought y'all was talking about the one in Florida. I didn't think. Hold on, wait. You mean to tell me that's
Wait,
the fight that
hold
you
on,
considered?
huh?
Listen to what I'm saying. That's the fight that you considered her fighting for you?
Who? Wait, hold on, pause. You said Ida only fought because she got swung on?
I'm thinking y'all talking about the one in Florida.
Right. That was Ida fight though.
Yeah,
We
so when you
jumped
said
for
she fought,
Ida.
that was the only thing that I could imagine y'all actually fighting together. The other one was a free
Right.
for all.
And then when we was in the Influencer City House and we was all upstairs and the girl walked out the bathroom and I was trying to explain to her that, all that cool. And then she started popping out the mouth. Ida was right there defending me.
She swung.
She was defending me.
Oreo did too.
Okay then, so what the fuck? Why is y'all trying to sit and compare then? If
No,
they both doing the
because
same shit.
you compared the friendship and you cropped her out because you felt like Ida was there in a
Oh my,
fight for you.
how
That's the
is that
reason why.
comparing, Maj? I feel like, no, hell no. How is that comparing a friendship if me, Ida, and Key, not Uri, fought? How is that shady if it's just us three fighting?
Listen to
Now,
what
if
you
Uri
just
was there, okay, cool.
listen to what you
But
just said.
I made appreciation posts about Uri multiple times when she did what she had to do. Uri, when we all doing fucking road trips, did I not post y'all? Yes, it's been appreciation posts. How the fuck is that being shady if I want to appreciate the two people that fought for me that night? How is that
Because
shady?
you
Because
already
Uri and Eli was cropped out?
was the separation not already like stamped with y'all two?
Who?
With you and Oreo during that time.
We was already being separated, yeah.
So you wouldn't think that on the back end she would take that as some form of a shade?
But why is that your first mind? That's shady?
Because y'all fell out. Y'all not cool no more.
No, we didn't fall out at that time.
But y'all had
But
It was
separation,
I
right?
definitely
literally
still
just
check.
told
It was
like it
definitely
goes from
still
the context of the TikTok and the message, the text message. So
right.
that's what made
But
me
were
think
we
that the
already
post was
do?
about me.
Okay.
That's why I didn't go. That's why I didn't text you about the
All
TikTok.
right.
I
At this
text
point,
you
we're going in
about.
circles. All
They
right.
said that you was on live and you said I don't answer the phone, and that's when I text you. I said, Nadia, you said I don't answer the phone. Shit, I just text you, and you know what I'm saying? Like,
It tastes like blueberry for sure. Like I like it. It's still my favorite Gatorade since.
but you know what I'm saying? That's why I was like, I text you.
I personally
I
feel
didn't
like
go
y'all can
off
have a
base the
talk.
TikTok, and you even said you never text me about the TikTok. You never text me about the TikTok because I didn't. I text you about what you said on live under the comments of the TikTok. You said I didn't answer the phone, and you said I pushed you away, and that's what said in the caption on the TikTok. And that's when I was like, oh, then that post is about me then.
Oh God, I ain't seen grateful hair.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you like getting what I don't know if you putting up what I'm putting down.
Yeah, I love that game. Do you like the cucumber? That bitch must. Bro,
And
Okay.
it's like I don't want to give bias in this situation, but I'm just giving real. And from and let's just keep it a buck. I was there when y'all formed this friendship, when y'all were honestly like the best of friends. It all started when we was all up in that room and y'all literally was rocking for each other. So I'm just confused on just like the situation. It's just a lot. I just hate to see a friendship that I thought that was really, really true and real and just go down the drain. Honestly. I really hate to see that.
I
And
mean,
and
like, it is
and
what
man, can I it's just like, Nadia, can I ask you a question? Why do you hang out with those people that treat you so horrible?
Okay. So at the end of the day, Influencer City does not treat me bad at all. Like at all. Do we sit and do we argue? Yeah, but I mean shit like that happen. Now so far as Cam, because Cam did hit a couple low blows and I did too. But it's like saying that they doing all this hurting me and da 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 and especially when you trying to refer to the shit that happened at Ida's party, we both had two different perspectives. So it's like, and at the end of the day, if we all work together, then it's like, what the fuck is the point in sitting here walking around the same house with animosity? So it's like, I mean, me personally, I really don't feel the need to have no beef or no tension towards nobody.
Yeah. I feel you.
But I mean, that's just me though. That's just me. I mean, if motherfuckers wanna, I mean, shit, that's me.
Yeah, no, I know when she child, listen. I know when Nadia, my only advice to you is just to learn your worth, man. Not everybody's with you, not everybody's for you, and
And that's already overstood. That's what, because it's like when I first started being around them, and I said this in my video, my first time being around them, I was looking for like friends and da da da, like tight like a
I
booty
just not
hole.
hear y'all.
But then it's like when certain shit kept playing out, and I'm starting to realize who really there and who really not. Then it's like, okay, now I'm going in with my eyes open. It's like we cool, we cordial, but it's not like type shit. Like we not friends. Like we just co-workers at its best, and that's totally fine. Because again, we all work with each other. Do we got to be friends tight like a booty hole? No. But is there any there's no reason to sit and be beefed up with nobody, especially if we work with each other. So I understand what you're saying, learn your worth, da 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 da. But I mean, I lived and I learned, and now I just know who I can be tight with and who I can't. So it ain't even on that type of tip for real.
Yeah, you still young, so you got a lot of worth. I mean, a lot of learning to do, Nadia. Nobody's here to judge you, but to make fun about somebody's miscarriage is outrageous, especially because that was your blood at one point and things like that. So I just personally feel as though like it just goes to show like if somebody's
Wait, what
willing
are
to
you
scoop
talking
that,
about?
can't
Oh,
make
you
fun
talking
of your
about
miscarriage.
oh.
Yeah. So if somebody can go that low with you, it's just like, damn. But it's just like, to even allow people to go that low with you and you're supposed to be friends with them. That's just how I feel. Now, truth being told, it's like, yeah, you said something about y'all ain't gotta be as tight as a booty hole, whatever it is, cool. Now, why does that image keep getting put out there though?
What?
Like y'all just like this, but behind closed doors, if y'all do fall out, your miscarriage is being brought up and this, that, and like I'm just a little confused.
I know the truth.
Wait, so what are you trying to say? Like, what are you asking?
Why sit with fake love when you can sit with real love?
Is real love weirdo? Like, what do you mean?
Real love like Oreo. Why sit with fake love when you can sit with real love? Like,
Okay,
for
but
example,
where
peace,
am
real
I
love.
sitting? Like you saying like I'm going back to Influencer City, Kumbaya.
I didn't say that.
Like,
That was Oreo words.
right. So, but you asking why am I sitting and doing all this, loving them again and doing all this shit with them again, and I'm not doing with Ori, right?
I mean, basically, yeah.
I mean, it's just some shit like, okay, so it's like, that's like you, okay. So let's say you being around somebody and it's like, yeah, like we not tight like a booty hole. So it's like your expectations for that person not as high. So it's like you kind of expect them to sit and fuck up and da da da. Because at the end of the day, we not friends. We not doing what me and Ori doing. Y'all not staying at my house. Y'all not knowing me on a higher than a surface level. So it's like expectations already low. Like you don't owe me shit. Because at the end of the day, we're just co-workers. Versus when it's someone like Ori who's doing all this shit, she's at my house and we vented to each other and we know each other on a like above surface level, then it's like when you start doing shit, it's like, yeah, you just held to a higher standard because at the end of the day, we were friends versus associates and a coworker. Then it's like, that's two different things because it's like, are you doing shit, but at the end of the day, it's not tolerated. but I mean, you just a associate. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, by all means, I do understand the part when you say, like, we're not friends, we just have to work with each other for the money and things like that. So that I totally understand. So I don't know, but that just seemed like where your friend is hurt at, aka Oreo. It seemed like she just don't like the fact that you keep allowing people that hurt you back into your life.
Right.
And
Okay.
a real friend, and let me also say this: a real friend will express to you that's how they feel, and then that bothers them. I think sometimes you should honestly just sit your real friend down, like, "Hey, I understand that bothers you, but this is where I'm coming from. Understand, da 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 da." And if y'all can't see eye
Okay,
to eye
so
about it,
hold
it's
on.
time to depart ways.
All right, so this is when I referred, but I'm just gonna name drop because I think you already know what I'm talking about. But this was back. Okay, so you're basically saying like, okay, me going back to the same people that hurt me just to work. That's understandable, but it's like, or you were gonna sit and have a sit down with a female that brought up y'all personal business on live, like y'all both went back and forth on live, and you
Oh,
still
okay.
was gonna do a sit down for the business, for the money, and you said that. And what did I tell you? I sat in your face and I told you, now don't be her friend, but if y'all want to sit and keep it business and get the money together, that's totally understandable. But going back to trusting them and being as tight, I really don't think that's best for you. But when it's me, you want to sit and act like, oh, I'm just hurting you and da 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 da. But when the shoes was flipped, I handled it more on a mature level. I tried to get where you was coming from. I never bashed you for trying to doing what you wanted to do. I never got on the internet and say you hurt me for wanting to go back to an old friend. That's what all I was trying to say. Never brought up an abortion. I just wanted you to realize all this shit that you trying to point out and say that you so hurt about me doing, you was in the same predicament. Whether you sat down in front of a camera or not, it was still in the back of your mind because you understood. Business is business, money is money, but being tight again will never happen because you cross certain lines, and that's just that. That's all I'm trying to get at.
Now
It's
that
just the
part, that
whole.
part, I can see where you coming from with that. I can see where you coming from with that. That part, I could totally understand where you coming from with that. But I think her point is that she didn't link up with them. That's the thing that's the big difference.
Right, and I
Okay,
totally
so
understand that. Whether
okay,
you
I
agree
get what
with
you're
that or
saying,
not,
but
but at
like
the
I
end of the
said, like
day,
I
you knew
didn't
why you
do
was
it. It
gonna
was a
do it.
thought, but then I realized, like, damn, like I'm not finna, I'm not finna double back on that, and I didn't. So it just like you're kind of doing what you told me not to do.
So I told you not to link with the girl.
Like you're like what you
No,
just
answer the
did.
question. It's cool though, but like I told you not to link with her. Or did I tell you you can go and you can go
No, like
be
I'm
about your
saying,
business and get your money? Just okay. Okay. Don't get on here lying now. Don't get on here
child, you not
lying.
getting what I'm saying. Like
Okay, so like, what do you mean though? So like, I
I
told you not
didn't
to
do it,
link
and
with
it
the
was
girl.
a thought, and then it was a thought, and then when I processed, and I'm like, okay. Matter of fact, no, I'm not finna do it. Boom.
Mm.
And I told you, I was like, I don't think, I even said, you don't need them. I'm encouraging you. You don't need
We're
them.
not
That's
talking
what I
about that.
keep telling you. You
We talking
don't
about
need
your
them. That's all I'm
situation.
telling you. You don't need them. You're
Mm.
her. Like, what the fuck? Like, you're Nadia J. Like, you can make all this shit pop off. And
Okay,
then,
we
like,
referring back to your situation though. Like you keep trying
but
to see how
why
you
though?
keep
And
trying to flip it to me.
this is before anything. This is old.
Okay.
This is old though. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I get what you're saying, but I didn't do it though.
Right.
Yeah, I was like, damn, Nadia, you think I should? You was like, I mean, it's good business wise, da 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 da. I was like, yeah, you right. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I see
And
somebody I
then what
like,
happened?
and then I see
Hold on.
somebody I like. Cool. And I was
Right.
like, matter of fact,
Don't
nah.
do it. Right.
I was like,
Okay.
matter of fact, nah. And that's what made me, I didn't do it. So it's
Right.
like,
Because not because you learned your morals. Thank you for clearing that up. Because earlier you said because you learned your morals and da 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 da. No. It's because you seen that she was double backing with your ex after she was just going to do business with you. And he was like, nah, that was your clarification to not do it with her.
exactly. And I
Now it's
didn't do,
time.
and I was like, but the
Right.
thing is, I was
Cool.
already
But you was
overthinking,
just
should
going to
I
do the
do
same
I was,
shit. That's
but I
the
wasn't,
moral of the
but I was
story.
overthinking. I'm like, damn, should I do it or not though? Like I'm
Mm.
already in that right there. When she went back, I was like, all right, cool.
That
That's
was the
another
answer. And you
clarification
didn't
right
do it.
there. So
Facts.
but I didn't do it
Facts.
though. Yeah, it was a thought
Facts.
in my mind, and I asked you for advice for it, and you gave me advice. Cool.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
I was like, okay, cool. And I took,
But don't try and do all this other shit about trying to put me out like you hurt when you was just gonna do the same shit. Whether you did it or not, you was in the same headspace. Yo, it's just the fact of she
mhm.
did something you didn't like. So that was your clarification. Nobody ever did some when I'm in the midst of thinking of going back. Nobody ever did something that made me want to fall back. That was the only difference. But again, don't try to knock me for doing something
But
if
like,
you was in the same
I
headspace
don't
not that long
know.
ago.
I don't know. I feel like I don't
That's
know.
just me though. Shit, let me know if I'm wrong, Mark.
I I'm gonna be honest. I get where you're coming from in that situation. I totally do. But it's just like actions does speak louder than words. And in that situation, it's not like she actually did link up with them, but she definitely did have the same mindset that you had when you came to linking up with them. So in that situation, she didn't do it, but she still did have that type of mind.
And I would never like, yeah, I had that type of mind, and I was like, all right, cool. And I didn't do it though. Like, I'm not gonna say I didn't like have the thought, cause I did. I was like, all right, I'm gonna have a sit down talk with the girl, da 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 da. And then that shit popped up, and I was like, you know what? Fuck that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Now somebody
Right.
just said
But if she
somebody
was never caught with Arion, you would have did it.
maybe not. I don't know.
Okay.
Nah.
now
But it
I
didn't happen though. So